Hey, what's up everybody? It's your boy Django Mike here. I'm over here at Lake Elsinore. Lake Elsinore is pretty close to my house. I grew up in this area, spent a lot of time at this lake. It's not really known for its fishing. I mean, unless like you're into carp and like the occasional catfish, but lake always has an issue with algae blooms and just general, doesn't have a good reputation. But my brother and I, we kind of grew up messing around with this lake along with all the other lakes around. And we mostly go after the catfish and the carp. Now, the last couple times I've been here, I got a lot of catfish, but I haven't been filming. So I figured I'd come out today because I felt like just taking a walk, bringing the dog out, seeing if I can get some. But it looks like the algae bloom's kind of nasty right now. She's in there playing. She's gonna turn all green. But that doesn't mean you can't catch them. So I'm just kind of curious to see what's gonna happen. Gotta spend a couple hours, maybe even go into the night, who knows. But this whole levee system, you can go up and down it and just fish along the edge. And I usually kind of start off around here close by because, you know, I'm a little lazy. Let's see what happens. All right, the setup for a catfish rig is pretty simple. It's similar to my setup for the trout rigs as well, and my shoreline striper fishing rigs as well, which I've never done videos really on those, and one of these days I'll break them down a little easier. But essentially, you know, spinning rod, just cast them out. I got a weight on the other side of a swivel with the leader about 2 to 3 feet, and then on one end is I have chopped chicken breast dyed with red jello mix, and the other one I got similar thing, except there's a float about 4 to 6 inches back from the hook to kind of help the bait float off the ground. That's new to me, that style rig, so I kind of wanted to see if that was going to do anything. It is really windy, and I forgot my bobber indicators and I forgot my bells, so I'm just gonna have to pay attention to my rods. I kind of have the drag set out, so if a fish takes off, I'll hear it. But you know, we'll see. We'll see. That's why they call it fishing. Going on. Cat. It's a kitten fish. Check them out. Nice little catfish, channel catfish. You can tell by looking at the back fin here and the way this all looks back here in this color. My pup's trying to get in on the action. So when you're handling catfish, you gotta be careful because they have spines here and here. So I always put my hands behind it and kind of grip the head and tail. That's how I control. Pretty cool catch. Nice and small, no biggie. Like I said, I'm gonna call him a kitten fish. I'm not gonna weigh him. It's definitely less than a pound. Oh, he's got a little bit of blood. That's from the hook. Selfie done. Kitten fish, looking good. Let's get him back in the water without getting spined. Oh, buddy. All right, so that particular rig has a floater down close to the hook where the bait is hooked. And what that does is that keeps the bait just floating off the floor by like a few inches, maybe half a foot at the most. And that's my first time ever doing that. I heard about that rig and I wanted to try it, so kind of interesting I was able to get one that way. So it's obviously sunset, starting to get dark, and the wind's really kicking up now. And I'm good. I just came out for a little bit. I got to experiment with that floating rig style of catfish rig, and I really liked it. It got bit a lot. I didn't have a lot. I only had that one taker, but that just tells me that the fish are active. This lake is having a really nasty algae bloom too, so I'm assuming that's probably going to slow the fish down a little bit, especially like the depletion of oxygen and stuff like that. It just gets funky. It gets funky when there's a lot of algae. So And then this lake is known for like the algae bloom getting so bad that it kills off a lot of fish. I haven't seen that yet, but definitely can affect what they're up to. So that's it for now. I'm gonna come back and do this another time. Thanks for watching. Go catch some fish.